Punch and Dave here, giving you some basics for home practice for my students and for their parents to help the children to work on some of their basic curriculum. I'm not trying to create a real training video or anything, but just some things to help you guys at home for the people who are individually within our Facebook groups. Now, we're going to take a look from the fighting system for orange belt level or blue and brown dragon for the hooks. Now, when you're firing a hook, you're in your good sparring stance. Now, what I want to do primarily, most people think in terms of from the head down. When you're doing movements, you want to come from the ground up. Now, where I really generate my power on this is the turn of my stance. I'm basically dropping my back heel as I pivot and bring it back. I'm going to shoot it and bring it back. And that's where the vast majority of your power and your movement comes from. Now, I'm also, since my arm is already at a 45-degree angle here, I just raise the elbow and bring it so. So as I drop that heel, it slingshots it in. Now I'm going to drive off that back leg like I was going to do I was pushing off the swimming pool wall or pushing off a starter block and fire my cross, punching straight out, following my nose as I fire, and then right back to guard. So left hook, right cross. And if you notice, the level that I have this at, with my elbow, is still protecting my jawline, so I'm really well protected as I fire. I've got it, my hands are up where I can still see, but think of a turtle peeking its head out. Hello, good night. Now when I'm doing this, keep in mind that as I'm firing, I recommend actually for beginners to have your palm facing towards you. A lot of people will turn the hand in too much and hit with the smaller knuckles, which against a hard surface can break your hand. In fact, that happens so often, it's actually called a boxer's fracture in the medical community. But if I have my palm facing towards me, it's more of a flat surface. Now, if you're more advanced and you want to work with that, this is a stronger position as far as for the punch because of the mechanics of the anterior deltoid through your shoulder structure. So this actually does hit harder. But like I said, most beginners will damage their hand. So this is usually a safer way for most beginners to start. So left hook, right cross, our first combination. Our second combination is coming with the right hook, left jab. Now when I do this combination, our knees are not really bent to pivot outward very far. So a very simple and safer way to do that is I'm going to step my left foot to 10 o'clock and let my weight pull that in as a slingshot. Now from here, I'm just going to turn my hip back over and fire it. Even though it's technically a jab, if you notice by shifting it, I've got almost as much power as I would have normally on a cross. So first combination, left hook, right cross. Second, stepping at 10, right hook, turn the hip over. Look, I'm looking out my binoculars. I can use it and I can protect myself with the jab. Now the third combination, right cross, straight down the middle. Now from here, my hooks won't reach as far, so I've got to take a little bit of a half step, left, right. Now from here, I pivot, dropping this right heel, slingshotting that in. Now I'm going to take that little step out and come with the right hook, and then push off to get back out of range. The closer I can keep to, as long as I'm in the safe zone, the closer I can keep to that firing line or critical distance line, the easier I can come back and hit them again and still stay safe. Now the fourth and last combination of these, I'm going to throw my half step and jab, pivot and cross. Now from here, I shift in, drop my back heel, throw my left hook. Now I'm going to cover. I'm going to come with my leg kick. Now when I throw a Muay Thai round to the thigh, I'm using my shin. I'm going to bring my knee higher than the target and drop it in like I'm chopping an axe. So I'm coming down with my shin into their thigh, preferably on the hamstring or the back of the leg. So I'm going to kick and drive it back and back into a safe position.